Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of ADMAIL. This is Adam Bergman, founder and CEO of IRA Financial. I'm here to help you find the answers to the most frequently asked questions from my clients about self-directed retirement accounts. If you want to learn more, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Just search IRA Financial. Hey everybody, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial, and welcome to another episode of ADMAIL. Today's question will involve the topic of opening a self-directed IRA account. What do you need to do? What do you need to know? How does it work? So the theme of the podcast, obviously for new listeners, but for those who have been listening and watching this podcast for the last, 4 or so years, you guys know 3 questions from clients, non-clients, individuals that submit them by email, through social media. And over the last several months, what I've decided to do, instead of having just 3 random questions involving various topics in the self-directed retirement universe, but you know what, I'll group these topics and kind of have them involve and relate to a specific topic. Just keep things more organized for me and for you, so you guys at least know kind of at least the core principles of some of these questions. So that's how we've been doing it so far. It's working out. Got a lot of great feedback. If you guys do have thoughts, ideas, or even questions you want me to address, send them in. Info@IRA Financial is where you can email them. You could submit them on YouTube, our IRA Financial channel, and also at Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn. It'll get to me, I promise. I have a really good queue of questions, but always looking for more great questions. So without further ado, let's get started. First question is from Mara F. And Mara wants to know, I have an investment to make in a real estate fund. How long would it take to open and fund a self-directed IRA with you? So opening a self-directed IRA is easier than ever. We have something called a quick account setup feature on our website where 25, 30 seconds, answer a bunch of questions. That will give us enough info to open your account. And then you will be given white glove VIP service where we will then extract some other necessary information like where your IRA or 401k is coming from. We'll help you with the transfer. We'll help you then fund the investment. So that's the easiest way. The other way is obviously just go into our app. You can download our app. You can also go on our website and just set up an account and go through the whole process. And if you want to do the more formal process, you can also just at that point pick beneficiaries, complete the transfer authorization or the rollover information, and also include some information on if you're doing a checkbook control LLC or some investment related questions. Either way works. Both ways will get you going. It's really a matter of how much time you have. If you have 10 minutes, then going through the more formal process on the app or website's great. If you have like a minute, 2 minutes, you just want to get it going, get this out of your way, kind of check it off your list for the day, then the quick account setup is the way to go. You don't pay us till you fund, so no rush. If your deal takes 3 months, 8 months, 2 years, it's all good. We don't care. We just want you to be happy and make sure that you have the account open when you need it. Flat fees, right? So we are totally neutral and agnostic to your investment. We're on your side. We hope all our clients make 10x their money because we charge the same flat fee, whether you have $1 million or 50 grand. Why? We'll give you the same great service. This is a self-directed account, which means you're in control, not us. You are self-directed. You're making the investment decision. So why should we charge more for your success? And that's kind of been our motto since the beginning, which I think has proved us really well. So you can literally start the account in, as I mentioned, 30 seconds or like 10 minutes. How long does the whole process take? Well, generally within a day, you'll get your account set up. Could be longer depending on, how swampy you are, but generally a day. We'll do a FinCEN background check, FINRA, LexisNexis, just to make sure there's no issues, criminal stuff like that. But this is retirement accounts. We're not really dealing with money laundering and stuff. So that never is an issue. And then the only process that takes some time, and this process we really can't ultimately control, is how long the institution takes to send the money to us. So if you have an account at Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, former employer, American Funds, John Hancock, either they'll move the money in a few days or it could take a few weeks, right? Whether you ask for a check, a wire, but that really is the only part, Mara, that takes some time. Otherwise, things happen pretty quickly. And within 5-6 days, everything's funded, set up, you're ready to go for your investment. So I generally tell people, give us a week or so and we'll get everything set up, funded. And again, you don't pay us till the end, till your account's funded. So literally zero risk. Second question is from Danny T. Danny wants to know, I have a parcel of real estate I would love to use in a self-directed IRA. Can I contribute the land to a new self-directed IRA? So a couple things here, and it's a good question. Thank you, Barry, for including that. Number one, if this land is owned by you personally, then unfortunately, Danny, you can't do it. You can only contribute cash to an IRA or other retirement account. So if this land is in another IRA you owned, then no problem, Danny. You can do an in-kind self-directed IRA transfer. We'll just switch custodians and we'll become the custodian of your new self-directed IRA. But if you own this personally, then unfortunately, you're limited to $7,000 or $8,000 if you're over 50 in cash. You can't contribute in-kind real estate or in-kind asset you own personally, whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptos, into a retirement account. You can transfer it from an existing IRA or 401k or 403b or 457b or SEP or simple, but you can't take personal owned assets, whether it's stock, real estate, or bonds, and then use that as a contribution to an IRA of up to $7,000 or $8,000. It only can come through a transfer or rollover, from a prior retirement account. So Danny, if you own this personally, sorry, can't help you, buddy. If you own this in another IRA or 401k, love to help you out. And we can then set you up with a new self-directed IRA. We would in-kind transfer the asset, change the title to IRA Financial Trust. And there you go. We'll be your custodian. We'll do your record keeping, take care of all IRS reporting, and more importantly, take care of all your consulting, tax filings, reportings, and advisory services that will keep you in full IRS compliance and make sure that you can focus on what you need to do from an investment standpoint. And we will focus on what we do best, which is keep your self-directed IRA in good, full IRS compliance. So thank you, Danny, for that question. Third and final question of today's ADMAIL podcast is from Janet W. Janet wants to know, I'm looking to buy a home with my IRA. Should I set up the self-directed IRA now or wait right before my deal is about to close? So as I mentioned in Mara's response to her great question, give yourself a week or so. So there's no cost to setting things up early, right? Like, why rush? You don't pay us anything, not a cent, until you fund your account. So if you have a few minutes during the week, on a weekend, whatever, and you're just like, let me knock this out. My deal is going to close in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 15 weeks. Let me just get my IRA set. Let me get IRA Financial to do all the behind the scenes, back end stuff. And that's when I fund, it's all ready to go. And that's what I recommend. The earlier, the better. Why risk? Because I've seen this for 15 years. What happens is people procrastinate. They put things off and they're like, oh, I'll open the IRA. I want to make sure my deal happens. I get it. You don't want to jinx the deal. And then the deal happens and you have like a week to fund or 2 weeks to fund and you're under the gun and it's stressful. We'll still make sure you get it done. So don't worry. But it just is an added layer of stress that you just don't need to deal with. So I always tell people, just set up your account when you have some time. It doesn't cost you a penny. And then it's all going to be approved and set up. We can even get your transfer and rollover queued up. You don't have to even submit it. But when you know your deal is going to happen, we'll submit your transfer, or you can initiate the rollover from your former employer's 401k. And then the money will hit, and then you'll have the money, and you'll just need to submit the investment documentation, whether it's through the LLC or through us investing in the deal. And then once the investment documentation has been signed by us, we will wire the funds. We don't have to diligence your deal, right? We're not your fiduciaries. We're essentially the company that will unlock your retirement money. So you do your diligence. We give you the freedom to invest. We unlock your money. We give you the control. So our part is super easy. We're not the IRS. We're not Sherlock Holmes. We're not looking to, make sure your deal doesn't happen. We're on your side. We want your deal to happen. We want you to make a lot of money, right? So we just need to make sure from a regulatory standpoint, compliance standpoint, we're doing everything we're required to do. But I promise, opening the account's easy. We'll help you fund the account easily through transfer rollover. And then we will make sure getting your investment documentation signed and ultimately executing your wire and getting your deal funded is as seamless as possible. We include white glove VIP service. So we have an amazing team on our transfer department, on our wire team, and obviously on our investment team that specializes in getting deals done. We've done hundreds of thousands of deals, whether it's real estate, investment funds, private equity, venture capital, real estate, credit funds, private stock, cryptos, gold, hard money loans. You name it, we've done it. We've crazy stuff. We've done it. The most bespoke, exotic deals, we've done it. Okay, so don't worry. We will make sure your deal happens. But the earlier you get started, just making yourself at ease and getting yourself comfortable so you don't have to kind of put a full court press on at the end to get your deal open or get your account open and funded before your deal can get funded. I suggest doing, again, not a penny more in my pocket, right? You don't pay us a penny until you fund the account, but I've seen this over the last 15 plus years. Things always get crazy at the end. Get your account set up early and then just have it ready to receive the funds. You don't pay us anything until the funds get wired, so don't stress. But this way you don't have to deal with an extra layer of frustration, which actually is not. It's super easy. It's just one more thing you have to do. Just get it off your checklist, get it done, so you can focus on your deal, which always kind of is a roller coaster, all the way towards the end. So that's it. Thanks, Janet. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Mara. Hope you guys appreciate the questions. Again, if you do have questions, send them in. Love to hear from all of you. Got a lot of good questions in the queue, so definitely check out all future ADMAIL podcasts. But this is another podcast in the bag. Hope you guys found this educational and informative. I know I enjoyed it. But check out our upcoming ones because there's a lot more great info to be learned. So that's it. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see everyone again next week. Thanks.